Ganesh is born of divine parents and is himself a divine being. According to the Hindu mythology, in the snow-capped mountains of Kailash, Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, the divine couple, live with their two divine children, Ganesh and his brother Kartik. Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are reading the story of Kartik and Ganesh. And yes, also it's a 10 days festival of Lord Ganesha where we welcomed Lord Ganesha in our home. So today is third day. So during these 10 days we will read the different stories of Lord Ganesha. So let's continue. This is the tale of those days when both Ganesh and Kartik were very young. Ganesh, being the elder son, was full of patience and wisdom. Kartik, on the other hand, was impish and playful. But both of them were intelligent and powerful. The two brothers had much difference in their physique. While Ganesh had a massive body with a big belly and an elephant's head, young Kartik was a beautiful boy with strong limbs. They were kind to everybody and were loved by all. Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati loved their two children and they in turn were devoted to their parents. The Devas were pleased with the lovely divine children and they worshipped them. But one day, as the Devas talked about the qualities of the brothers, a doubt arose in the mind of one of them. Who is the wiser of the two brothers? He asked the others, Ganesh or Kartik? Soon this doubt spread to all the Devas. All of them were talking and expressing their opinion about the matter, but no one could surely decide upon the matter. As they racked their brains to solve the issue, suddenly a Dev got an idea. I know whom to ask, he said. As others looked at him curiously, he continued, Lord Brahma. He is the creator of the world. He should know the answer. So, let's ask him. He can surely solve this doubt. Without any more delay, the Devas rushed to Brahma and asked their creator about their doubt. Brahma was surprised to see all the deities together. Such a pleasant surprise! What brings you here? The Devas told Brahma about their doubt. O Lord Brahma, who is the wiser brother, Ganesha or Kartik? They asked. Alas, I do not know, replied Brahma. I am the creator of mankind, not divine beings. Ganesh and Kartik were born to the celestial gods Shiva and Parvati. The Devas were disappointed, even the Brahma did not know. Then they would not be able to have an answer after all. Looking at their glum faces, Lord Brahma decided to help them. It is true that I do not know who is the wiser of the two young gods, he thought. But I can probably find it out with the help of my son Narad. Narad, the son of Lord Brahma, was a mischievous sage who was famous for creating disputes. Wherever he went, he created trouble. But if he got away with all his pranks and without getting cursed, it was only because the trouble he caused usually ended on a happy note. Narad helped the Devas find the answer to their question, Brahma said after explaining the problem. Certainly, father, Narad replied, and his eyes twinkled naughtily, smelling an opportunity to play a prank. Using his magical powers, Narad swiftly flew over the white mountains of Kailash and in no time arrived at the divine abode of Shiva and Parvati. He was warmly welcomed by the heavenly couple. O Shiva, savior of the universe, O Devi Parvati, Narad praised the Lord. I thank you for your warm welcome. It is indeed a pleasant joy and an honor to see you both together as the divine couple. Everyone knew about Narad's mischievous nature. Shiva understood that Narad was up to some mischief. Now, tell us the truth. I can sense some mischief brewing in your mind. What is the prank you are planning to play on us? He said jokingly. Narad pretended to be hurt. You gently insult me, Lord Shiva. I have just come here to give you a gift, he said in a sorrowful voice. A gift for me? What is it, Narad? Asked Lord Shiva. Narad, hearing the eagerness in Shiva's voice, smiled to himself in amusement. He produced a golden mango and gave it to the Lord. A mango? Exclaimed Shiva. Now don't say you travelled all the way here to give me this fruit. It is no ordinary fruit, my lord, Narad replied. The taste of this fruit is said to be sweeter than nectar. This is the divine fruit of knowledge that bestows eternal wisdom to those who eat it. Is it so? Asked Shiva. Looking at the mango, he then asked his wife, Parvati, to have a bite. No, stop, cried Narad. What are you doing? Lord Shiv looked at Narad curiously. Why? Do you want me to eat it without letting Parvati taste it? I am going to share it with her. Saying so, he turned to share the fruit with his wife, Goddess Parvati. Narad shook his hand in disagreement. That cannot be done, Lord Shiva. It is a magical fruit, blessed by the Sikhs and Devas. It is not possible to cut the mango into pieces. It should be eaten by a single person as a whole fruit. The divine couple looked at each other. They were confused. Then Lord Shiv shrugged. If that is the case, let my better half have this fruit. Here, Parvati, you can have this whole mango, he said, offering the mango to his wife. Parvati was surprised. Oh no, I don't want it. You are my husband. How can I taste it without you having a taste of it? She refused. Both Lord Shiva and Narad requested her to eat the fruit, but Parvati steadily declined. Instead, let one of our children have the fruit, she suggested. But how is that possible? Asked Narad slyly. There is one fruit and two children. Who should be given the fruit, Ganesh or Kartik? While the elders were talking, Ganesh and Kartik appeared in Kailash. They saw that their parents and Sikh Narad were having some serious talk on something. Then Kartik noticed something yellow and round in Narad's hand. What is Uncle Narad having in his hand? Kartik asked to Ganesh. Ganesh was equally curious. This is a magical mango, Kartik, Narad replied, as he heard Kartik's question. I gave it to your father, but he wanted your mother to eat it. But she wouldn't have it. She wants to give it to one of you. A magical mango? I love mangoes, shouted Kartik. I want it! I want it! No, it should come to me. I love mangoes too. I'm the eldest son and the right one to eat the fruit of knowledge, argued Ganesh. Soon the brothers started fighting. The divine parents were perplexed. This is nothing but a mountain out of a molehill. Lord Shiv looked at Narad. So, this is why you came to Kailash. I knew it. I knew there was something in your mind. Well done, Narad. You have finally played the trick. This is why you came here. But now that you have created trouble, please solve it. You decide to whom the mango should go to, he said firmly. Narad was delighted that his plan was working so well. Why don't we could have a competition to settle the matter? He said with a twinkle in his eyes. The children agreed to Narad's suggestion. Lord Shiv thought over the matter. All right then, he said. Well, have a contest. Whoever of you goes around the world 3 times and return first will get the fruit, he said to his children. Hearing this, Kartik immediately mounted his vehicle, the peacock. His brother Ganesh was slow and fat. Kartik laughed to himself in glee. He was very certain that he would win. Ganesh too understood that his vehicle, the mouse, could not compete with the peacock's speed. So he thought for a moment. Suddenly he got an idea. Ganesh smiled to himself. Kartik flew around the world, stopping at all temples and sacred spots on the way and offering his prayers. To his astonishment, he found Ganesh at every major spot. Kartik was puzzled. How did Ganesh manage to be so fast? The reason was the razor sharp intelligence and the great wisdom of Ganesh. Back in Kailash, Ganesh remembered that his parents, Shiv and Parvati, represented the entire universe. Without delay, the young elephant headed god walked around his parents with great devotion, folding his hands. Why are you circling us, Ganesh? Lord Shiva asked. I'm your son, and to me, you two make up my whole world. Why should I go further to win the contest? Replied Ganesh. She was pleased with his elder son's smart answer and gave the magical fruit to him. When Kartik returned after his voyage, he understood what had happened and accepted the superiority of his clever brother Ganesh. The Devas found the answer to their doubt. They praised and blessed Ganesh. Narad chuckled to himself. His father had praised him too. So did the Devas. So, this is it for today. I'll tell you another beautiful Lord Ganesha's story in my next video. Till then, keep listening beautiful stories and keep smiling.